I remember back when I was first going to college, I went to UMBC on a whim, and I remember I was looking at the list of majors, and I didn't really care about college that much at the time. I didn't really understand that it was going to be, my future. I remember looking at the list of majors, and I saw communications. I was like, I like communicating, I'll pick this one. Been doing it for 3 years, and I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I thought it had to do with like television broadcasting or maybe something in TV, but it turned out it was just like PR and advertising. And that is not something I really want to get into at all.
You bet.
But I've been doing it for 3 years, and I had a year left, and I told myself, should I just finish up or should I find a major that I really care about? I thought I was just going to finish it up, but one day I heard of something called electronic media and film, a major that was being offered at Towson. Something that actually had to do with things I cared about, like television, film, and screenwriting. Just really interesting things that something I'd been looking for years ever since I came to college.
You
And
bet.
I said, you know what? Even though this is going to totally set me back like 3 years and cost my parents a fuck ton of money, I'm going to do this shit anyway. And I did. And now it's my last semester and I'm almost done, and I'm doing something I love. Bullshitting in front of a camera. You bet. Yeah, anyway, there was other time when I was in the middle of the woods when I realized I had a level 8 mud butt. And on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being death, you can understand that 8's pretty serious. You're not going to make it home on a level 8. On a level 8, you're going to shit where you stand.
You bet.
And that's exactly what I did. I remember looking at all of my choices of leaves. I remember my dad telling me, he's like, remember son, always get the leaves on the top of the trees because animals defecate on the ones on the ground. I was like, oh yeah, thanks Dad. I remember like grabbing these leaves. Now I look back, it was more like a vine in the tree, what the fuck I was thinking at the time. I remember wiping my butt and it was like some moisture coming out of the leaves. And I was like, man, who needs toilet paper? I was like getting there nice and deep, I wasn't even really thinking about it.
You bet.
It was 2 days later, I remember I woke up. I used to be a waiter at Chili's. I woke up that day and I was like, God damn, I got a shitty asshole. I got an itchy asshole. Totally fucked that up just now. I got an itchy asshole. And I remember I was like, I gotta go to work like this. I was like, whatever, Nick, suck it up, it'd be fine. I went to work that day, and of all the days they had to play this game, they had to play it that day. If I looked down and saw this, it had to be below the waist, they got to kick you in the ass. I was like, okay, listen, Nick, you're smart, they're dumb, you're smart, they're dumb. Just don't look down, you'll be all right. I got kicked 3 times that day.
No! No! No!
Each time was like Armageddon on my ass. I remember they would kick me and I'd be like, oh! They'd be like, wow, Nick, you look like you're really taking this seriously. And I'm like, yeah, man, like I had too much pride to like, hey, time out, guys. I'm pretty sure I got poison ivy on my dick. But I had too much pride to say that, so I kind of sucked it up and just kind of went with it anyway. I remember I went home that day and I'd tell my parents I had poison ivy on my nuts. It's a sad day when you have to tell your dad that you got poison ivy on your dick. Which is why coming to Towson and going to the MF program was one of the better decisions I've made in my whole life. God damn, Dr. Reese is the man. Let's get him paid. Yeah. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about.